Hey there everyone, Rick Ucchino here once again for SK Wrestling to break down another edition of Friday Night SmackDown. This week we saw Kevin Owens once again at the hands of a beatdown from the Bloodline. We also saw so many tag team matches it made me think whether or not Teddy Long was still the SmackDown GM, and a very big return on the show this week. So let's get into it, shall we? Here's the good, the bad, and the ugly from this week's Friday Night SmackDown. First off, the good, Sonya Deville is back. A very brief appearance, but Deville broke Twitter when she was seen walking in the backstage area on Friday. Her first appearance since she lost her match to Mandy Rose at SummerSlam. This was a genuine surprise, not even a hint of a rumor that she was set to return anytime soon, and I cannot wait to see what the company has in store for her now that she is back. This is a woman who was having a breakout year in 2020 before she had 4 months of her career stolen from her. I could not be happier to see her return, and just in time for WrestleMania Season 2. Another thing I really enjoyed this week, Roman Reigns straight up eviscerated Kevin Owens on the microphone to open up the show. The man called him a social media sweetheart who should be thankful for the big payday that Reigns gave him, and that he hoped he used it to give his family a good Christmas. I mean, my God, that right there is why Roman Reigns won the Scammy Award for Best Promo Work in 2020. Owens had a decent comeback himself, but this battle was over before it began, and then KO's night got even worse when he ended up being tossed off the Thunderdome stage to close the show. This Reigns-Owens rivalry continues to get better every week, and I'm very glad to see it continue as we head toward the Royal Rumble. A couple quick shout-outs to some other MVPs on the show. Give me more Billie Kay on my TV screen. She absolutely stole the show in a match that she wasn't even involved in, and is quickly becoming one of the best comedy acts in the company. Give her own weekly segment. I don't care if it's a talk show. I don't care if it's a skit like the Fashion Files. Give her something to do on a weekly basis. And lastly, my man, Reginald, the sommelier. Dude helped Carmella pick up a huge win on SmackDown by pulling off some slick moves in the ring. Anyone who can wear that suit and pull off those moves definitely deserves some recognition. Alright, now on to the bad this week. WWE advertised two big things for SmackDown, and neither one of them happened. The big one, of course, being the return of Seth Rollins. That was their big promo piece during the Sunday NFL games. Tune into SmackDown this week on Friday and watch the SmackDown Savior return. Well, we all tuned in, and Seth Rollins was nowhere to be found. It makes me wonder if they announced his return without checking with the man first. Like, dude was probably watching his Chicago Bears play on Fox on Sunday, saw the promo, and was like, wait, what? Nah, dude. Not this week, I ain't. The other big promotional plug that didn't come to fruition, Roman Reigns' big request of WWE management. Following back-to-back wins over KO, he was supposed to make some kind of request to the higher-ups, but we never heard what it was. Granted, he was interrupted by Owens, so maybe he just never found a way back around to it, but it wasn't even mentioned anywhere. On the broadcast, not at the top of the show, nothing. I just think if you're going to advertise something, you should deliver on it. For example, I, like everybody else, is still waiting to find out what Daniel Bryan's career-altering announcement is. And finally, the ugly this week. Guys, I just weep for Shinsuke Nakamura. I mean, the man is so insanely talented, and to see where he is on the card now, it just makes me sad. Michael Cole went out of his way to remind everybody that Nakamura was the 2018 Royal Rumble winner on the broadcast, and it just made me even more depressed. Last week, he was pinned by Otis. This week, he's tapping out to Daniel Bryan. I long for the glory days of the King of Strong Style, and unfortunately, I just don't think they're ever coming back. That's our show this time around. Make sure to follow us here on the Sportskeeda Wrestling YouTube channel for more content like this, plus exclusive interviews and more.